Time to get back on Umar Johnson's helmet. Y'all ready to go? I am. Let's get it. What's going on, everyone? Thank you for being here. This is Nicholas J. Fury, and welcome to another live stream of the Working Man Podcast, where reality checks are free. Yes, they are. Free. All day. Plus on Sunday. Now, there was some news that dropped, I don't know about, let's see here, about an hour ago, 2 hours ago maybe. Mr. Marion Lorient has come out and dropped some news on everybody regarding Umar Johnson and the latest lawsuit, okay? Well, not the lawsuit, but actually some real charges that's about to get put on him, possibly. Now, before we get into all that, y'all know he had a lawsuit. He paid Miss Marion Lorient some money for a lawsuit that she had for, emotional distress and things like that. And then after that, there was a group lawsuit in which he paid in excess, I believe, $68,000 or something like that. But Miss Marion Lorient, while all this going on, before all this started, she went to the police about Umar Johnson when the whole thing happened, about when she first monetized her channel, and allegedly he bought a subscription to her channel just to see what she was putting out behind the paywall. And when she found out that it was him, she booted him from the channel, and then she ended up going to the police. Well, I believe up under all of that, I think that they were already looking at Dr. Umar Johnson, okay? So we're going to get into it here fairly soon. Before I do, of course, if you're new to the channel, okay, don't forget to hit the like button and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Sorry, I might sound a little nasally, okay? I'm a bit on the weather now, unfortunately. So if you hear me sound like, I'm trying to, get over a cold, all right? Actually, with this cold season going on, I was sick before, like 2 weeks ago. Now, unfortunately, I'm sick again, which kind of sucks. But anyway, to donate to the channel, hit the Cashapp, or it's pinned to the top of the live chat. Hit the super chat. Hit the join button down below, okay, to become a member of the channel. I also have a Ko-Fi down below. I also have a locals page. You can join for free and pay $5, be able to post and things like that. Many ways to donate if you feel it on your heart and your soul. if you feel like the content is how you like it. All right. Like I said, if you're here, you know you're ninja watching, make sure you hit that like button. All right. Hit the subscribe button, all those wonderful things. So before we get into the update, this right here, I'm gonna show y'all a video. This was 8 days ago. This was a update on the Umar Johnson donor case, the 40 people that he had. He had 40 people in a lawsuit against him, and essentially they won kind of sorta. All right, and this all goes back to the announcement he had where he was gonna, now he's got all the renovations done. Now he's going to get the certificate of occupancy. This is an update right here from a few days ago about the lawsuit, which will tie into the case. So let's watch this real quick.
I wanted to come live to give you guys an update regarding Umar's situation regarding the case. By the time most of you see this, it'll be morning. I went live without announcing going live, but that's quite okay. The attorney reached out to me to say that he has paid the legal fee for all of the donors' family. So there you.
Now, mind you, this was 8 days ago. The deal was either Umar Johnson gives everybody the donations back that they paid to him for, and he releases, I guess, his financial records, right? Or he pays the legal fees for all 40 of the people, and then he has to move on and do things with the school. And that's exactly what he decided to do. Let's continue.
Have it. He thinks that he's getting over. And I told them the route we should have taken is to do the legal route, but being a team player, and I think most of the group is very disappointed because they wanted to get their money back. But um, Umar pulled the card like, okay, you guys gave me ultimatum. Is either I pay everybody who's showing proof that they have donated money to the school, or I give you guys I pay the legal fee and I open the school. So on the 7th of February, he's going to give us a grandiose show, family, to show us that he has opened the school. I don't know if the school is going to be a functional school. It's not going to be a functional school, but he's going to give us a song and a dance. So the attorney reached out, said, yes, the fund has cleared. He's paid the legal fee for all 40 donors' family. So he's done that. And he's angry. He's angry with me. He wants me to publicly speak on his sexuality, which I'm not.
Now, of course, Marion Lorient talking about speaking on his sexuality, of course, is because the whole Room 130 thing, the whole thing with what was it? The hairdresser and things like that. The fact that Umar Johnson said this guy stepped on the couch, and y'all saw the tour of the hotel, right? So we all know what happened with that. Okay. The man must slip on the bed, either he slept on the floor, one of the two, which I doubt he did, because he couldn't sleep in a chair, and they couldn't put a pull-out couch in there because it was too goddamn small. So, again, I'm not going to insinuate, whatever he does, because whatever he does is his business. But, if it walks like it doesn't quacks like a duck, sometimes maybe it's a bird. I don't know.
I'm not. Sir, I'm not behind closed doors with you. So, no, I'm not going to speak on your sexuality. You understand, family? We're not doing that. But he's upset because I did an interview. See, I like to keep it honest, truthful, and straight to the point. When Lorient Vision Production brought you to Cleveland, Ohio, we've paid for you to get here, provided shelter, provided food, provided transportation. So a service was provided to you by a stylist barber. And I simply wanted to know how the service was provided and how long did the service take. He wasn't very happy with my little interview, family, which I quietly don't care. So he throws little jabs. He did this little video, and I'm not on Instagram, but the video was sent to me and brought to my attention. I'm going to give you guys a snippet of it, and then to elaborate on, he's angry. He's angry, but he can't come out directly and lash out at me. So this is what I mean when I tell you guys, he does little behind closed doors little bull, you know what I mean?
Oh, by the way, Clayton Johnson, yes, Marion Lawrence also talked about how she had some behind the scenes footage that she wasn't going to release. I forgot exactly why, but Marion Lawrence has a lot of footage of Umar Johnson during the time that he was there for the taping of Awaken that she hasn't released. But if she did release it, it might, the way she insinuated that it might not make Umar Johnson look in the best of lights. It might, if you watch the footage that she has, you might end up questioning his lifestyle choices, if you know what I mean. So there's that.
With him, you have to air out everything publicly. With him, you cannot negotiate with him or sit down and reason with him behind closed door because he's just not a very honest person. And that's the point that I was trying to tell them. You guys want to sit with a thief, the thief will pickpocket you as you sit down, family. You understand? So he made this little video. Let me play it for you guys. Let me play it for you guys, family. Hold on here.
Oh, Clayton Johnson, you say she's going to drop it? I tell you what. Y'all saw this video before already, right? Y'all know what happened with the lawsuit and everything. So we don't have to further cover that, all right? This is like a prelude to what I'm about to show. But Umar Johnson's paid this woman tens of thousands of dollars, $68,000 for the personal lawsuit. And then she paid, he paid another whatever sum up for the legal fees to these 40 people's lawsuit. So he's delved out money. We don't know where he's got it from. Of course, the donors pay for all this, right? So with all that being said, this is the Dr. Umar Johnson is now officially under federal investigation. Where is my federal investigation? Yeah. So let's listen to Miss Marion Lorient get to the details of the federal investigation that Umar Johnson is now officially under. And by the way, Clayton Johnson, if she goes live tonight, I'll make sure that I try to cover that. I'm on another time zone, so I might not be able to catch it, but I damn sure will cover it in another live stream should she go live tonight and give out more information. By the way, if y'all still here, y'all Ninja watching, don't forget to hit the like button. Of course, donate if you feel on your heart monetarily. Let's get to Miss Marion Lorient.
Good morning, family. Marianne's here. You guys know how I like to bring things real time. I was going to wait till I got home. I was going to stop for lunch. I was opting either doing it during lunch or it's not polite to eat and talk at the same time or wait till I got home. But I like to bring it real time. So I said, I'm just going to go ahead and shoot the video in the car before I get going. So today I had to come down at headquarters. This was my last statement that was to be given, and I had some paperwork that I had to sign. It is legally official that Dr. Umar Johnson, under the name of Jermaine Shumack, whatever his name is under legal investigation.
Yes, Jermaine Shitmake is under investigation. Oh, yes, he is. Bad boys. By the way, Miss Mary, we got to keep that, all right? So thank you, by the way. She's going to get into the details. I haven't watched this whole thing, so I'm going to react to here in real time. I got this far, and I cut it and started doing the thumbnails and all this for the live stream. So let's get to the rest.
Let me explain the legal investigation to you guys. And I was limited to how much I can talk. I gave you guys the donor situation, how that was tilting, how that was going. The investigation starts here at the Cleveland Police Headquarters. Then it is taken to Delaware. That is where the school, to Delaware Police Department, where the school is physically, and then it's also taken to Philly. This is where he resigned. Before they could take the case, they wanted to see if there was merit. They wanted to gather all the information, all the statement to see if there was merit. It was merit. So today was my last day. I had to sign some paperwork, gave my final statement, and they informed me there's enough merit. It's a full investigation. And
a full investigation, eh? By the way, Mike-ish, federal investigation. What in the red, black, and green is going on? Wait a minute, where is it? With the red, black, and green.
Nick, you're stupid.
Thank you very much for the. Oh, wait a minute. Thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Who else gonna donate tonight? All right. Now, she said that the investigation is in three places: in Cleveland, where she's at right now, currently, also in Philadelphia, where he resides, and in Wilmington, Delaware, where the school is. Now, of course, the donations and everything are supposed to be going to the school renovations, but we all know what he's spending them on. Probably some stuff in his house. He's spending on what else? He's spending it on renovation. He's spending on rental cars, all the kind of stuff outside of the school. So, oh, by the way, he's got a P.O. box. That could be no mail fraud. That's federal. The taxes, because he probably hasn't been reporting on his income. So this could go a bunch of different ways. There's all kind of laws that could be broken here. We only probably scratched the surface of what he's actually done because he's so secretive. But let's continue.
They explained to me from them, they go to Delaware Police Department, where an investigation will be taking place there, and then an investigation will be taken care of in Philly because that's his place of residency. Once from local law enforcement, once investigation is completed, it'll be turned into BCI, Bureau of Criminal Investigation. And then BCI, it's who will do, if there's a need for arrestment, that's who will do the arrestment. That's who will bring the charges. And this is where Umar will obtain his attorney, and he will begin his legal battle with this criminal investigation. Now, family, let me break it down to you. I came to you guys as the group, as we're negotiating with his team and our team. I brought update to let you guys know what is it that was going on, what is it that was taking place. But with this investigation, these people are not going to give me blow-to-blow investigation. If on 6 o'clock news, we see Dr. Umar in handcuff, I'm going to learn just like you guys learn. The only thing I was told this morning is because I took the initiative to start the investigation, there will be a closing report. Whether he gets arrested, there will be a closing report that will be given to me, and whether he gets whether he dots his I, crosses T, there's still whatever the finding is when this investigation is completed, I will get a report, and then I will reach out to Mr. Honor when I get home later. That report, we will bring you guys. This will be on letterhead, stamp from law enforcement, and we will bring that report publicly to the public. Family.
Enemy spotted. Yes. Now, she doesn't have a lot of details of the case, of course, but she has been officially notified that Umar Johnson is under investigation. She's given her statements. We don't know how deep or how far this investigation goes, but the fact of the matter is that the arm of the law, the eyes of law enforcement, is on Dr. Umar Johnson. Okay? And, well, you know what? I'd like to say something before. Well, I'll get into that later. Anyway, Umar Johnson has been strafing money from the black community since what? He said he started taking donations in 2014 for the school. He got the school in 2019. He's been promising renovations and openings and certificates of occupancies and block parties and all this kind of stuff for years. And, you know, if you've seen the meme of Steve from Family Guy with the carrot. He's on the treadmill and he's got a stick on his forehead with a carrot in front of it, and he just keeps running trying to get the carrot. That's what he's been doing with FDMG the entire time, we've been watching him. Okay? And it doesn't matter who covers him, because anybody can cover Umar Johnson. He's a public figure, and it'll be the same thing. He's stealing money from the black community. And I hope that this man is taken to task for the scamming and feeding off the hopelessness of the black community for over a decade now. Let's continue. Family.
You understand? So on the 7th, the team went back. They had a last meeting, the donors with the attorneys and his team. I chose not to sit in that meeting. Yes, family, I chose not to sit. And the ladies got really frazzled. They all blow me up. Do not blow me up. Do not blow me up. We had legal advice to tell you guys the best route with this man is to go to court. It's to go to court, because once we're in a legal circle, a legal realm, there's going to be no stone unturned. You understand? This man would not have room to wiggle and finagle his way out of this. You understand? But they want to sit down and talk to him. And then he's laughing. He thinks he got one on us. You understand what I'm saying, family? Y'all playing game with Umar. Umar is disrespecting the black community as a whole. This man, he told the attorney, he told the donor on the side, he's going to make this grand announcement. This man showed 3 room, family. 3 room. We did not get a tour of the entire institute and FDMG. We did not. 3 room. And then the point that I
Hold on now. She said 3 rooms, right? They showed 3. He showed 3 rooms out of the entire school, and of course he showed the what he showed. He showed the daggum, what was it? The hallway, basically, right? Let me take y'all here. Where we at? Let me take y'all to the tour he gave everyone. Where is it? Let me find it here. Just a second. Let me take y'all on the tour. Because he went there and he touted that FDMG was coming, and he had all this, the renovations are done, and the haters are shaking in their boots right now. Let's go here. The haters are shaking in their boots right now, like he won. Basically, he won.
About the Cinnabons you eat at.
Let's go here. Let's go to this tour he had. Where is it? To the gym, and talking about the office, and if you're gonna get paddled if you come you're gonna get paddled if you come in here and you be misbehaving.
Welcome to the principal's office. Welcome to the principal's office. Welcome to the principal's office. Ladies, you must behave in this school, or you will be called to the principal's office, and you will be paddled with the RBG paddle.
Once again, he's talking about something sexual.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
You will be paddled if you come to the FDMG office and you're bad. You're gonna get paddled. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. The deviousness and the debauchery of Dr. Umar.
Welcome to the principal's office. Welcome to the principal's office. Welcome to the principal's office. Ladies, you must behave in this school, or you will be called to the principal's office, and you will be paddled with the RBG paddle.
Now you saw the smile and the smirk he was making while he's saying this crap. You will be paddled.
Or you will be called to the principal's office, and you will be paddled.
Look at him. And these are the same single mothers that he's talking about he's going to help in the black community. He's going to take your sons and turn them into nation builders and warriors and black kings. Meanwhile, he's going to make y'all pay for it. Remember the meme on, where was it? on Forrest Gump when the teacher comes over to the woman's house, comes over to the Forrest Gump's mom's house, and he goes in there and basically having his mom paying for his education, if you know what I mean. And then he comes out and he tells the boy, he says, your mama must really love your education, boy.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
That's what Umar Johnson's going to do to all you women out there that come to FDMG with your sons. He's going to make y'all pay for the education, but not in dollars. He's going to make you pay another way. All of y'all. Now, let's go here. When he's in the gym, he's talking about how we're going to have a midnight basketball tournament for the women to dress up in your basketball jerseys and play basketball at midnight. Huh? Check this out.
Welcome to the John Jock Dessalines Nat Turner Gymnatorium. Where the school at?
Gymnatorium. Now, this ninja got 6 degrees, right? And he made up a whole word, gymnatorium.
We in the school. Where the school at? We in the school. Hit your PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal. FDMG Academy. Hit that PayPal. To all my beautiful African sisters, we got a new fundraiser. We have midnight basketball with the Prince of Pan-Africanism. Sisters, $500 donation to FDMG gets you a midnight basketball game with King Kongalicious right here in the John Jock Dessalines Nat Turner. Who want to play one-on-one with me? Where my queens at? Basketball with the Prince of /FDMG Academy. Hit that PayPal. To all my beautiful African sisters, we got a new fundraiser. We have midnight basketball with the Prince of Pan-Africanism. Sisters, $500 donation to FDMG gets you a midnight basketball game with King Kongalicious right here in the John Jock Dessalines Nat Turner. Who want to play one-on-one with me? Where my queens at?
Ladies.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Now, not only are you going to pay $500 to come at midnight and dress up and play midnight basketball one-on-one with the Prince of Pan-Africanism, what do you think is going to happen after what do you think is going to happen after y'all get done playing the game?
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts.
He's going to do what?
You let him hit it raw.
Yeah. This is what Umar Johnson wants to do after y'all get done playing basketball and counting the $500 that you gave him to come to FDMG to play midnight basketball in your basketball attire, probably as skimpy as you want to be, right? 5'5", thick in the thighs, huh? Come play midnight basketball with him. But we're going to get back to this in a second. Let's get back to Miss Marianne Lorient, shall we? We've been on there too long with Miss Marianne. Let's get back to Miss Marianne.
Point out to them, I said, he showed us 3 rooms. Did we see Umar enter the building and then start filming? As far as I'm concerned, how do I know those 3 rooms that he showed us are actually inside FDMG? I don't know that. I don't know that. So they're all worked up. Oh no, now we want our money. No, the lawyer's like, it don't work like that. It don't work like you guys wanted to do the talking route. He has till the end of this month. He's claiming he's waiting for his certificate of occupation, and then he will give the legal team the date that FDMG will open. Listen, we all know he's not going to get no certification of occupation. And then y'all know I'm an investigator, right? I called the Delaware thing. I asked them, well, what's the process of this certificate of occupation? These people told me for the state of Delaware, it's up to 5 to 15 days. 5 to 15 days to get it. And they said if you live in a metropolitan area, meaning New York City, Chicago, Miami, a larger geographic, it's 15 to 30 days. 15. It don't take that long to get it. And once you get that certificate, before you even get that certificate, they have to show that you did everything proper to get some kind of permit to get some kind of permit. And then once you get it, they have to come in and do an inspection. And once you pass your inspection, that is where you could legally, officially say FDMG is open to the public. You understand, family? You understand? Umar's playing games with them because Umar is part of the conscious community. Umar know they're not going to do that court route with him. You understand? You understand? He's playing games. He knows how to move and play these little games. But let me tell you something. He got on here, family. He got on here. He's becoming like a poet. He's becoming like an artist, not a poet. When he's singing, He wants to sing. You know, you're ignorant. Let me talk to him. Let me tell you something. That 40, I'm talking to Umar now. Y'all hold up. I'm going to come to you. That 40 group, because I told you I was going to put my mouth where my money is.
By the way, y'all, I started a poll. Get your vote in, okay? The question is, will Umar Johnson be going to jail? Yes, no, yes, but he'll probably be happy. You know why he'll be happy? Because of Room 130. He might be happy to go to jail.
You're stupid.
He might be happy to go to jail. So get your vote in now, please, and thank you.
That 40 group, that was by design. That was by design. That was a move that I made by design because this investigation, I couldn't come out publicly to tell them this investigation until I know these people has officially launched an investigation for you. You understand? You understand? So that 40 group, that was to bleed you financially. That was to bleed you financially.
Now, again, she had this lawsuit. She's actually had a couple lawsuits. Remember the one where he paid like $68,000, like I said earlier? And then there was the lawsuit with the 40 individuals that were donors of Dr. Umar Johnson. Now, I don't know how much money Umar Johnson actually has. We went through the figures on the last live stream, right? In upwards of $2 million allegedly that he's raised. I'm sure the tax documents that he's turned in probably weren't all the way accurate, if you will. So I would say that Umar Johnson probably raised over $2 million, maybe $3 million, okay? And he gave the money out, of course. Remember, his account got locked out and he lost his Cashapp last year, whole bunch of other stuff, right? So we don't know how much money Umar Johnson actually has. He might not be bled dry. He might still have a lot of money. He begs every day, so there's no telling how much money Umar Johnson actually has. But if he's under criminal investigation, we damn sure gonna find out.
You understand? You pay the legal fee. You pay the legal fee. And family, let me tell y'all something. That legal fee wasn't no chump change. He paid the legal fee for all 40 individuals that are part of this lawsuit that we trying to take to court, but they want to sit down and have talking with Umar. When I told them talking.
By the way, again, get your votes in. I got the poll up, and if you're in here Ninja watching, I got 23,000 people in here. Hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, like I said. And of course, we have one brother in here to come super chat. If you want to monetarily donate to the channel, the Cash App is pinned to the top of the live chat. And of course, you can super chat. Much appreciated.
Time with Umar was done. And there was a content. Oh, Marianne looks hurt. I wasn't hurt. You misunderstood disappointment for hurt. I wasn't hurt. I'm disappointed because I wanted him to pay the donor. I wanted him to bleed financially. Listen, whether Umar go to jail or not, he is going to break financially. It's going to cost him money to fight this legal battle. He's going to lawyer up like he never lawyered up before. Okay, this is the law. These people are going to turn around. They're going to get IRS involved. There's going to be so many entities touching this Umar Johnson stuff. It's going to make his head spin. So what I wanted to do, I wanted you to start bleeding financially because you're going to break. You're not even going to have 50 cents to your name by the time they're done with you. I apologize, Sammy. I'm getting a little emotional. So
now, Ms. Marianne, don't get too emotional, all right? We know you that you're passionate about this, and so are we over here at the Working Man Union, all right? Now, if this is true, again, if this all, if Miss Marianne, if how she's describing this is true, then Umar Johnson has a legal battle that goes way past any kind of, small-time lawsuit or anything like that. He will have to get some criminal lawyers, which is a lot of money. No criminal cases. And like she's saying, IRS can get involved. This is a federal case, even a state case. People got to come in and start looking at everything, mainly financial. But it's also going to go into like how he's treating his mother, all kind of stuff. So if this is true that he is in some type of federal or state investigation, he's going to have to get really, really prepared.
So he wants to sit here and tell you, oh, there's gonna be a couch. There's gonna be a couch in the mother and father's lounge. Leave your husband, your wife, being disrespectful to the community.
Oh yeah, let's go back to Dr. Umar Johnson. Let's go back because he said that there's gonna be a room where people can come in, and if your spouse is nagging you, you can come in and you can seek refuge from your spouse. Let's play this real quick. Hold on.
You will be called to the principal's office and you will be paddled with the RBG paddle. Welcome to the principal's conference room. Welcome to the principal's conference room.
Conference room.
Welcome to the principal's conference room. This is where we have our strategy sessions.
Think tanks.
To reconstruct the psyche of African children, brothers and sisters.
Do you see the sheer arrogance in his demeanor and his look and how he's walking and strutting across the room? There's the teacher's lounge, there's the teacher's office, the principal's office. You come here, you get paddled. And this is the conference room. Like they're planning to capture Bin Laden or something. Like, we're gonna have a conference room. We can come in here and strategize for the psyche of the Negro, man. Get the
We not playing. We not playing with y'all. No more games. No more games. It's time to educate the babies. No more games. Hit your PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal. Welcome to the Parent Center. This is the Parent Center. If you are the parent of an FDMG Pan-Africanist, if you are the parent of an FDMG Pan-Africanist and you don't feel like going home to be bothered with your nagging husband or nagging wife, you can come hang out in the Parent Center. There's going to be a television, there's going to be books, there's going to be a couch, a refrigerator, there's going to be snacks, and all of our parents can come and hang out. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
So he's saying that if you are at home and your spouse might not be getting along right now, then come to FDMG. I have a lounge in here where you can come and you can seek refuge from your husband or spouse for a little while and come hang out with the prince, huh? I mean, this is nasty work. Let's get back to Miss Marianne Lorient.
But I'll tell you what, we know there was no couch in room 130. And let me tell you something. That counter that said, oh, Marianne looks sad in her. No, disappointment. There's a difference. You were reading disappointing emotion for sadness. And let me tell you something. He made a comment that I'm hurting Devontae's business. Let me tell you something. Please don't speak on something that you're not knowledgeable, sir. Okay? You're not lying. Ain't nobody hurting Devontae family. Let me tell you something. I'm the type of person, I have integrity. I wanted to bring you guys facts. I'm not coming out here talking no nonsense. You see these braids I got them from Devontae. I sat in that man chair for an hour, $200. $200 to Devontae. I need you to give me an interview. Miss Marianne, I'm going to come here. You have a beautiful layout. I'm going to come here. We're going to do, Miss Marianne, this is my place of business. I'm not going to try to do all this. That's in my place of business. Devontae, how y'all think he got these ball players? Listen, he braids football players' hair and some of these basketball players' hair. How do you think they just casually come in Devontae's shop? No, family. No, let me break it down to you. They don't casually come in Devontae's shop. Devontae live at this high-end condo. When these players come to Cleveland, they sign with the Browns, they sign with the Cavaliers. They're to contract with this high-end condo. Some of them transition, they'll buy a home, and some of them they'll stay there. I'm a filmmaker. For you to tour that condo, let me tell you how it goes. They take your driver's license. You have to bring a bank statement. They have to see what you got in the bank before they tour you, because they're dealing with serious inquiry. Okay, she could afford to live here. Okay, Miss Lorient, we'll set up a tour for you. High end. So what he did, Devontae, this boy started his business. He lived in this high end, and then he's neighbors with them. And he's like, yo.
Now, this individual he's talking about named Devontae, I believe this is the hairdresser that she's talking about. That was in Umar Johnson's room that night. I guess he also has business with Miss Mary Ann and other high-end clients. So he's not hurting for business. He knows what he's doing, and this whole thing with Dr. Umar won't hurt him one bit. And whatever Miss Mary Ann had want to, I guess, maybe reveal about Umar, this won't hurt him at all.
I got a little business. Brother's a brother. They slide by their support. Some of them, he told me there's one who's his client. And then when you go in the shop, he has picture with these ball players with signature. He got Umar pictures in the shop too. What y'all talking about? Umar's not his only high-end client. So let me school this man talking about I'm destroying Devontae. Ain't nobody destroying Devontae. Devontae in this community has a thriving business. And let me tell you something. When you see Devontae, and that's why I wanted to do an in-person interview. Okay, that's why I want. When you see, he's pretty. He's handsome. He's a pretty boy. When you see Devontae, I'm a very, very polished young man. When you see Devontae, listen, this man is proud of who he is. We know what community he identified with. When you see his mannerism, the way he talks, the way he carries himself in general, we know what community he identified with. He's not ashamed of what community he identified with. It's no secret in the greater Cleveland area. You understand? I shouldn't have to come on YouTube and have to spell out stuff to a dog. We all grown. I brought 130. And then for the record, the video 130, my production didn't make that video. It's a beautiful video. I like it. I even posted it on my channel. You understand?
All right, y'all. She's right. And with that being said, it is a beautiful video, by the way. And because of that, we got to play it one time for the audience. So let me I should have had it queued up already. So my production team, they slipped up, but no problem. We're gonna get to it anyway. Let me find the video. We're gonna queue up room 130 for all of y'all. Okay. Let me find the channel. I should have already had it queued up. So I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry, but no biggie. We're gonna find it still. Here we go. Room 130 coming right on up. There we go.
We wrapped up around 2 a.m.
There we go. All right, for a quick break, y'all want to hear Room 130? I know y'all do. We got it right here. Quick break, Room 130. Thank you, Mr. Kogo. If you're in the chat, thank you very much for this production because it is beautiful.
Hell, that Lorient Vision Production paid for Dr. Umar Johnson to stay. This was the exact room. Room 130.
It's a wrap, people. Great work today.
Lights are rolling on a movie set today. Action cutting down and packing things away. Heading to the red roof in room 130. Homie gonna sponge my hair real nice and make me look real pretty. Rose over hoes, that's how we roll. Turning down the heat, you know where we meet. At the red roof in room 130. couch where he can't sleep, but the bed real sturdy. So come and stay the night in room 130. Drink so big they barely fit the silver screen. Director yells, but as we end another scene. Red roof nights with me and the homie B. Sponge my hair all night. Probably won't get no sleep. Bros over who's, that's how we roll. Turning down the heat, you know where we meet. At the Red Roof Inn in room 130. My guy gonna do my hair and make me look real pretty. Ain't no couch where he can sleep, but the bed real sturdy. So come and stay the night in room 130. At the Red Roof Inn in room 130. My guy gonna do my hair and make me look real pretty. Ain't no couch where he can sleep, but the bed real sturdy. So come and stay the night in room 130.
Sounds so beautiful, don't you agree? Where is it? Sounds so beautiful, don't you agree? All right, get back to Marianne Lorient. Back to it.
You understand? So he's getting on here. Y'all don't understand Umar. It was disappointment. And yes, I was irritated in that interview because he's throwing jab about the t-shirt. Let me tell you something, Umar. You better make a couple dozen. You better make a couple dozen, start stacking up, because I guarantee you, you're going to need the money. You're going to need the money. These people aren't playing with you. They're coming. You understand? And then he's an artist now. He starts singing. He's singing. And then he's throwing little, he throws these little jab. And for people who don't know the backstory, you're not understanding. Talking about there's going to be a couch. He's taunting me. You understand, family? There's going to be a couch. Well, let me tell you something. You're a singer? Let me sing. Let me sing. Let me sing. Let me sing.
Now, what is the song that she's talking about he's singing? Where is it? Because he was in there singing, where is it? He was singing some, I got to find it. Where is it?
Books, there's going to be a tune in my town. It's a jealous boy in my tees. He's so jealous. There's a jealous boy in my town. Oh, lady, he's so jealous. There's a jealous coon in my town. Oh, ladies, he's so jealous.
Ladies. Don't keep your day job, Dr. Umar. Don't.
For you. I don't know what you heard about me, because I'm a queen in my own right. You understand, Umar? I don't play with Dusty Old King. They're coming for you. And Bubba's waiting. So now, you want to sing? I can sing with you. You want to sing? I can sing with you. Okay?
She said, Bubba waiting for you.
Ain't no
Bubba
way.
waiting for you.
Ain't no fucking way.
Yes, sir. Bubba is waiting for you, Umar. But, after, getting your hair sponged, you might be waiting for Bubba too. Let's see.
Family, hey, babe. Hey. You want to sing? That's my daughter family that just got in the car. You want to sing? I can sing with you. You understand? No, nobody's playing with him. They're coming for you. They're coming for you. You better stock that money. You better stock that. You better make these t-shirts. Just like I made these t-shirts, you better make these t-shirts. You understand? And then back to Devontae. Like I said, that man is not ashamed of who he is, and I should not have to get on YouTube and explain something to adult. Let me tell y'all something, family. Let me tell y'all something. When we checked in that hotel, when we got at the lobby desk, they told Dr. Umar, they said, the room's under Mary Ann Lorient. You can give the room is paid for. Give your driver's license and a credit card for incidental, and we could put the room under your name. He refused, family. He refused. They're like, okay, if by any chance you lose the card, yes, we know you're in that room, but we're not going to make you a card. Miss Lorient's going to have to come and for us to hand her the key and give you no, I'm not giving no driver's license, no credit card.
Umar Johnson didn't do that because I suspect he didn't have no money. Because you got to put a car down on file. Of course, we know how hotels work, right? And he didn't want to put nothing down. And it's probably because he didn't have no money. He wants you to front everything. He didn't want to have to put no car down because if it gets rejected, then he got to, he ain't got no money. That's how they go, right? By the way, the poll, all right? 11 people that voted. I know we got 29,000 people here. We need more votes on the poll, all right? Will Umar Johnson be going to jail? 73% said yes. 9% said no. 18% said yes, but he'll probably be happy. Where is it? He'll be happy. We'll see. By the way, also, Cashapp, hit the super chat if you want. Thank you.
This was his attitude. And I'm like, the room is paid for. The incidental. So anything that would have gone wrong with the room, they had my driver's license on record. They had my American Express on record. Yeah, I still got that. When he checked out, I got the receipt. You understand, family? So if someone would have had a cardio arrest in that room, if someone would choke off some Chinese food in that room, or if someone overdosed in that room, you know who the authority? Mary Ann Lorient.
Yep.
You checked in the room. Who did you authorize in that room? I would have been in the mix. You understand? So when the town car that I rented, Lorient Vision Production rented, drove him and Devontae. You understand? Devontae got cars now. Devontae got 2 luxury cars. My studio is in Cleveland. You understand? I see Devontae around town all the time. You understand? I don't know what arrangement they had. Devontae got in the town car with him. And then the guy pulled up in front of room 130. The way Red Roof is, it's not like your traditional hotel where you're coming in a lobby, you're getting in an elevator, and you're going to a room. The rooms are outside. You go in the lobby, but the room, you come from outside, you go in your room. The town car pulled in front of room 130. They exit the car, okay? And let me tell you.
Hey, Clayton Johnson, I don't know. Mary Lawrence saying that he got bread, so I don't know why he had to wait for a driver or whatever. He couldn't just take it. He couldn't just go home. That's a good question, right? But again, that laments to the situation in general, what happened, how he had stayed overnight and all that kind of stuff, right? Because like you said, if he wanted to leave, he could have, right? He could have called an Uber. He could have, got any kind of luxury taxi service, or he could have drove his own self, right? I mean, again, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's not a pig, right?
The thing, busybody. There's video. He took camera shot of Umar going into room 130 with Devontae. First of all, you're a man. There's no need for you to gently, while you open the door, gently put your hand on his back. Nobody still said nothing. He came back the next morning with Devontae. Again, my town car that I paid for brought them both to the studio for his little farewell party. Nobody asked you no question. Oh, he crashed on the couch. There was no couch in the room. That's fact. I bring you guys factual. Okay? No, so I don't appreciate that content creator saying, oh, I'm trying to destroy this man's business. Speak on what you know, sir. Speak on. This man is very successful. There's no secret about the community that he belongs to. And the reason that he has some of these ball players that are his clientele, he lives in that condo, that fancy high-rise condo in Cleveland with them.
Oh, and by the way, just saying, some of these ball players and I guess celebrities that he does hair for, uh, well, they could allegedly be on the alternative lifestyles too.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah,
Just
bitch.
saying, it's possible. You know, he got a lot of high end clients. I'm sure he does great work, but yeah.
Ball player that lives there. You can't just stroll up in there like that. The reason I had the liberty to stroll that condo is because I'm a filmmaker. I'm always looking for space for when I need to film. And when I wanted to tour that condo, I had to bring a bank statement. They're not playing with you. You're not coming in here. You want a view. Okay, can you afford here? Can you afford here? I brought a bank statement. You understand? And they have my driver's license. They gave me a tour, the amenity, everything that comes with living in that fine establishment. Okay? So Devontae know what he's doing. And then these braids, I don't really rock braids like that. I got these from Devontae. This man, he don't just cut. He's a stylist barber. So when I sat on his chair to get the information, I'm learning. I said, Devontae, I need an interview. Oh, Miss Marianne, you Miss Marianne. You know, he didn't want to do an in-person interview. I said, well, Devontae, can you give me a phone interview? All right, Miss Marianne, we can do a phone interview. So eventually, when I called him, I said, Devontae, you promised me that phone interview. Let me get it real quick. Go, Miss Marianne, I ain't got a lot of time, but go ahead. I'm going to give you this little interview. You understand? When I'm getting...
Oh, Clayton Johnson, I can tell she got bread. You know, when she does her live streams, you see the video that she's in, you know, or see the house that she's in, you can tell she's well to do. Again, she has her own studio. She makes films, you know, she's small time, but she's not broke. You know what I mean? And the vehicle she's riding in, if you watch the video where she was touring the Red Roof Inn, she driving a Mercedes. Okay, not no freaking not no small town one either, because I can hear the chime that's in there where she gets out of the car. She's in a Mercedes. Okay, so you can't afford that on a small salary. So while she might not be, you know, on Oprah level or, you know, Tyler Perry, I'm sure she does a thing. She seems to be very comfortable financially, which is good for her.
So yeah, you blindsided him. That was shady. How's that shady? I ain't doing an interview with just me and him talking. An interview means he knows I'm on YouTube. He knows that. Devontae is on my channel. He may not comment in the comments, but he's on my channel. What are you talking about? He even asked me to put him in a movie. Quit playing, family. Quit playing. I'm a person of integrity. I don't appreciate that content creator throwing shade like that. But anyway, back to topic. Full-blown investigation. They're coming for him. You understand? But I could tell you one thing. You're gonna have a couch in your little conference room for the parent. There's no couch in Bubba's cell. I'm gonna tell you that. 2 bunk bed in the toilet. That's what they got up there.
There is no couch in Bubba's cell. Yes, there ain't.
Ain't no fucking way.
I tell you what, but there's a lap you can sit in. Yeah, you sit
Nick, you're stupid.
There's plenty of room in Bubba's lap for you to sit there, Dr. Umar.
You want to be smart. You attack me, and the queen attack back. You understand? The queen attack back. I'm talking about, you better make a lot of t-shirts. You're gonna bleed financially.
Thank you, Saint. I didn't want to put out bad information. It really don't really matter what kind of car she's in anyway. We know she's in a very nice car, but thank you for correcting me on that.
You're gonna feel it. And then another thing, like when I said family, I shouldn't have to come on social media and break things down. So grown adult. When I made a video, the video where I had the green banner on, I can't recall the name of the video. When I said, you know what? Dame Dash told us who Charlemagne was. Dame Dash broke Charlemagne to us. I said it. I don't have to repeat what Dame Dash. Go and look at that Breakfast Club that had Dame Dash. Dame Dash broke Charlemagne down. And then my piggyback comment, I'm like, yo, y'all heard what Dame Dash is. Be proud of who you are, of what you are. Who is his contact on the Breakfast Club? Yes, man. Charlemagne Bati. That's what I said. Listen, I know how to lawyer up. I know what I'm talking about. You can't listen. Before I open my big mouth, I could back it up. You understand, fam? I could back it up. I could back it up. Okay, Dame Dash broke this man down to you, and I simply said, "Who is his contact on the Breakfast Club?" I got video. Family. I'm not playing with Umar. And let me tell you something, Umar. This is to you. When they lock you up, I'm going to do a 50 cents. I'm dropping everything because you can't get me behind closed bar. Now, can you? Can you? Family, I'm sorry I got a little emotion, but I'm happy. I'm happy. Full-blown investigation. Full-blown investigation. Now, these little donors, y'all want to play with him. You know what? Let me tell you something. Even if they go to a courtroom right now to get money out of Umar, they're not getting nothing. Umar ain't stupid. Umar's going to gear up to fight this battle. Umar's going to need every penny, every donor cent to fight this battle. Listen, keep collecting. He got confident. He stopped for a minute. He wasn't asking for donation. And then when he realized, okay, I'm going to pay the little donor's fee, he's bold. He already asked for donation. People are looking at you. They're looking at you. You're going down. You're going down, and I'm happy. Yes, I am. You know why, family? It's not being evil. It's not being vindictive. He came after me for $500,000. I have paperwork. $500,000. You attack me, the queen has geared up. Okay.
Now, it's probably going to be off in a second, but y'all remember after the awakening, remember she came out and she spoke to Leonard and all that. And she spoke to other platforms, the KKC and some other people. And she was talking about how Umar Johnson, after she released the movie Awaken, because he wanted to be his movie and release it on his dime and he can get all the credit. She released it and he sued her for $500,000. Yes. Now, she said that he had been scoping her out, her house, know what kind of money she was making, the car she was driving, all this kind of stuff, and kind of peeping financially how she was. And then when he get into the lawyer room, that's when he broke out his $500 freaking number, which the lawsuit was a wash. But it just shows you how he was plotting on her pretty much the whole time. And then because she didn't acquiesce to what he wanted with the movie, then he tried to come back at her to a lawsuit and lost, of course, because it's ridiculous.
Okay. Thank you, family. Thank you. I'll probably try to go live tonight. Thank you. Bye-bye. Marianne.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're still here, thank you very much. Y'all see it, right? Y'all see it. She just came from the police station there where she's at in Cleveland, and she has been informed that Umar Johnson is under federal investigation. She has given her last, statement to law enforcement, and she came on today to announce that Umar Johnson is now being sought after or being investigated by law enforcement. She says she's going to go live later on. I will probably be 10 toes up, but if she comes on later, I will probably do my best to cover it sooner or later to all of y'all if you haven't seen it by the time I get to it, all right? So thank you very much for all of your views. We begin the poll here. We had 19 people vote. Will Umar Johnson be going to jail? 63% said yes, 21% said no, and 16% said yes, but he will probably be happy, which I think he will, because like Marianne said, Bubba's in there, and because of Room 130, he might be very happy to be in there. You know what I'm saying? So, as I always do as I close out here, thank you all once again for attending another live stream of the Working Man Podcast where reality checks are free, and I am your host, Nicholas J. Fury. Okay? Thank you all for attending. Thank you all for the participating in the poll. Thank you all for participating in the live chat and for the donations. If you gave any, thank you very much. And if you had on your heart but you couldn't give, thank you for being here anyway. All right? Spread the word. Watch the video. Catch the playback. Share it with all you people that are waiting for Umar to come down, because eventually he will, all right? And on that note, as I always like to do, I'll be back soon with another maybe a live stream or a upload, okay? And I got to take some medicine because I ain't feeling a little under the weather. But in any case, reality checks are free, y'all. I'll see you next time.